pleasant, peaceful, blissful, healthy, and enlightened life and long life.
Thank you. I wish you guys both the same as well. Definitely, always, and your loved ones and your family. I
Yeah,
wish you guys the best as well, always. Okay,
yeah.
we're live here on YouTube, and it is really a pleasure and honor for me to spend some time with my friends here on my birthday. And it is a treat to have Swami Ji, Umasankar The Sun Yogi. He's been on my show a few times. Everybody, you've seen him before. If you've been watching my show and been into my show, it is really a treat to have him here on my birthday. I consider this a really good gift and the best gift I can have today. I really do. He is a solar seer, everyone. He's he's into sun yoga, solar yoga, and you've heard about it before. And today we're going to get into an interesting topic. And of course, he has his good buddy and also sun yoga specialist Axel with us as well. And it's glad to have him here.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you and happy birthday.
Thank
And
you
wish
so
your
much.
peaceful, blissful, healthy, and enlightened life, long life.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That means so much coming from you. It's a blessing to be here with you on my birthday. And we have a interesting topic. And I also wanted to thank Sun Yogi. He invited me to speak at his Universal Peace Conference at the Universal Peace Center, the Babaji Center, and in September. And I'm really excited to speak at that as well and to promote it and to be a part of it. And you've been doing this for like more than 10 years at least, right?
It's 24th. So the 24th, so 26
20,
years.
Whoa!
24th year. 24th year. Actually, it is started in 1998. But 3 years, we could not at beginning. And so that's why it is 24th Universal Peace Conference.
That's incredible. That's incredible. I like the name, the Maha Avatar Babaji. Actually, before we get started, I had a couple of questions come in from the fans last time, and I'm interested in your opinion. Because there was a movement in the early 80s of the Haidakhan Babaji,
Yeah.
right? What is your, because there's mixed opinions on people from India about him, about who he was, and what is your personal opinion on the Haidakhan Babaji? I'll put for people that don't know, I'll show a picture real quick in the up on the screen. So if people are not familiar on the chat room, this is Haidakhan Babaji, a picture of the Haidakhan Babaji. Apparently, he showed up at the 18 years old, coming out of the Himalayas, maybe in a cave. And there's a lot of myth and stories that go along with him. So I'm interested in your opinion on the Haidakhan Babaji
Yeah.
figure.
Yeah, very nice question that my dear brothers and sisters of universe, and we are in the space water uh, broadcast that there, and I'm so thankful to all our audience and all our the peoples those are connected with us. Haidakhan Baba is a very great saint. As, some peoples are mixing some way Babaji and Haidakhan Baba is together means one. Some stories are there and some practical stories are there, and where that Babaji and Haidakhan Baba was some face to face in one position in the certain area of the Himalayas. So that means it Babaji and Haidakhan Baba are not the same person. But Haidakhan Baba is a great saint. And once when Haidakhan Baba was cast to the one village, after that Mahavatar Babaji went to that village and give the blessings and changed to the water, from stone to the water. And after that, Hirakhand Baba was a great devotee of him. Means he was very close to him, of course. But it is what I observe, what I know from this, and our other great saint also understood they are the different person, Hirakhand Baba and Mahavatar Babaji.
So to make this more clear also to people in the chat room. So the one that's mentioned in Yogananda book, or even the one that you experienced in the Himalayas, this is the immortal Babaji. This is a different Babaji than the one that we're speaking of, the Haidakhan.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. I love that. I love that perspective. That's very interesting. Thank you for
But
answering.
he also was a great saint. He
Yes.
himself was also a great saint.
Yes. Do you believe that he had like no mother and father, and that he just sort of emerged out of
That we don't know, but we can't say it is not also. It can happen.
Wow,
Because
that's amazing.
cosmos were in need. And there is so many mythologies and practical things there. Consciousness made on the position what is needful at that time. So it could happen, but that I don't have idea about him.
And that's cool. And you think it's possible for the sun to bring this on, like the light, to like the
Yeah,
literally a stream of light to make this appear in a cave?
true, it could. But when we people are this, it's need the media. Cosmos alone cannot do without the media. So when our consciousness will merge with that consciousness, then possible.
That's amazing. That is amazing. That is really incredible. So much. And that leads us to our interesting topic today. It's about the light and being able to call upon the light and streams of light that's coming from the sun. In very, many esoteric writings that come out of ancient India and the Vedic, they talk about how the health of the world, even and of India, depends upon the health of the Ganges River and the sacred rivers all throughout the world. And the Ganges River also is known for having one of the only freshwater dolphins in the river. I think the Amazon River has one as well. And nowadays, sort of like the health of the planet and the ego and everything that's going on, the Ganges River is really unhealthy. So I was asking if it's possible through sun yoga and also calling upon the light to bring humans and the light to fall upon the Ganges River to start to improve the health of the Ganges River through and people can use sun yoga for the intention to literally communicate with the streams of light from the sun. And I'm interested in your perspective on the health of the Ganges because you've intimately communicated with the sun while you're in the Himalayas. And we know this is intimately connected to the Ganges, the Himalayas. And you being a solar seer, I'm sure you've had a lot of revelations about the Ganges River and everything associated with it. So I would love for you to be able to share with our audience and speak on that, Swamiji.
Yeah. Yes, river Ganges is a holy river and which is very, very powerful. And this water is as a real mineral water, which protecting our health and protecting to the nature and environment and giving the protection for the our society, humanity. This is interesting story I will tell you. When 2000 these 3 years I was in Himalayas, there I was got when I was meditating, then suddenly I got connection the water flow. River is the water flowing, and most of the water is flow in the downwards, that we know. But my thought came that water how started for flowing to downwards. Where is the source? How we may say from the top of the mountain, the high area that rainwater is coming. But my thought again goes that without rain, without snow falling, how we can get the water that's falling? That means my thought goes, water flow is not only the downwards and upwards also. It upper way it is moving. That down verse flowing the water depends on the upper flow of water, as an example. And not only example, it is a reality that water vapors through the sun now is coming to connection with the sun. That through the sunlight, that water is vaporized and came up in the sky. Percentage of the water vapor can be changing to the form of energy. And some percentage of water will be started with the concentrating form from the vapor to the little concentrate, then it will become a cloud. And after that cloud, and when it will be more concentrated, and if it is the high mountain altitude on that North Pole or South Pole, then it is becoming snowfall. And little the comfortable area means the temperature is little at normal temperature, then it is becoming rain. And that without rain and without the snowfall, that water cannot be in the top of the mountain. So water flow is downwards water flow depends on the totally in the upper part of the water. Now that river, all the rivers depends on the snow falling and the rainwater is coming flowing through the rivers. So river Ganges is one of the holy river because it is coming from the very top mountain. And its source is the Mansarovar, is Kailash Mansarovar that we know all over the world people, very holy place. And source of the river Ganges water is coming from that Mansarovar through the mountain and opening to the after the glacier. It comes from the Gomukh, where I got chance to stay 3 years for my sadhana, and before 2 years, I also was above the Gomukh 2 years in Tapovan. So now, see that depend that how it become a holy and how it can be become the protection for the humanity. That river Ganges is coming from the high altitude and which glacier is coming is a very precious glacier that called the Gangotri Glacier. And that Gangotri Glacier has lots of minerals and which is coming through the water and which is given the protection for us. And this holy water, if we can keep on long years, also in our house, there will be no insect or no virus can be produced in this water.
Wow.
The greatness of the river Ganges. My dear brothers, one guest came to our place. He was put the one small can, the river Ganges water. And that person, unfortunately, he was left that water in my place and came down. So I have a water, so I was not taking care of that bottle of the water. It was stay and it was covered by the snow. There was that time minus 35 to 40, minus 40 degrees centigrade temperature snow. It was covered.
Wow.
And after some time, few months, I was take off the snow to clean my place. Then I found the bottle. And then I got surprised. Still, that bottle water was not fresh. It was a liquid. It was not frozen. And that's the greatness of the river Ganges water to protection any kind of temperature, any kind of low temperature, high temperature. So when we are living on that area, it is healthy and it can take off the lots of germs. It can be purifying when we take the deep bath on the river Ganges. And so naturally we got cured and purifying our negative energy. That's why we call the river Ganges is one of the holiest river in the world.
So you're saying nature will definitely help purify it itself as well, and we can maybe assist it by calling on the light as well. But we've done so much damage to the
Yeah,
planet, right? And
yeah,
have you experienced the freshwater dolphins? And again, I think they might even call it the river of dolphins, right?
yeah. We have lots of we brought it. That's why we are using to the puja and our drinking in the home.
Uh,
Yeah, you want
no, dolphins,
dolphin?
the animal, the
Yeah, the
Yeah,
dolphins.
yes.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
They have a freshwater dolphin in the Ganges.
yes, yes. And you know, the dolphin is another character, great character, as they have an intellect as like that human. As human being in the land, upper land, and dolphin is the inside the water. So nature knows how to get balancing. And when we sometime in the ocean side on river side, dolphins are coming. And if somebody is lost the balance in the water, and dolphins are helping to the human being to protecting their life. And as I, they are carrying as their own baby. And so how they are means protecting to the humanity and the natural balance. So dolphin is one of the very important animal in the water, which is like that human being, we have a social responsibility. And dolphin also took that social responsibility, not only for their individual selfishness, for the protecting humanity, as river Ganges do. So river Ganges is giving that atmosphere to the sweet water dolphins. They can float and the very close to the, as you know, Haldia Banda port, near the Haldia port. Big river is there, and the Calcutta, near the Calcutta. So dolphins are coming to the up from the ocean, and they are happily living there and protecting to the nature. So there is a relation.
Are there
And
specific?
sun also has relation both of the dolphin and the water. Now
Mm.
I give you one science. You see, now water flowing by the vaporized goes in the space, means sky. And after the cloud, and then become a rain or snowdrop, when it is falling down, then water flow, downwards flow is started. Now, question is there. Water can drop so many places. It can be dropped in the desert. It can be dropped in the tree plants. It can be drop in the pond or the lake. It can be dropped in the river, and it can be dropped directly to the ocean. Now, when the drop of the water is dropping to the desert or the drain, it cannot be used, spoil, and dry out. Similarly, when individual human being, we are the part of the nature, we have a natural flow. It is our karma is drop of the water is dropping to our land of our life. This is the now, it is the land is our
Wow,
life.
love that.
So now, when we are working for only the individual selfish purpose, self benefit purpose, now we are not looking for others. So others' frequency cannot be matched to us. We cut off our frequency from other frequency. So those though other also want to be helping us, they can't, because we can't match their frequency. We can't get our support from them. And that is the suffering of our life. Normal, most of the peoples, they are suffering by their own karma, dropping their water in the desert in their life. Is it clear? Now,
Beautiful.
some peoples, we are a little bit aware. We have started thinking, our family is protecting to us. Without parents, without our guardians, we cannot be grow. So we have also our family responsibility. Others are doing or not, I have to do my best for my responsibility for the family. Then other family members will be connecting my frequency, and they little bit want to protect me, and I also will get benefit. I will be get connection with their frequency, matching their frequency. Then both side, family and me, both will be protecting by this matching frequency by our same karma. We need not to do the extra karma. Just thought it has to be changed. Karma is the same. So now this drop of the water is dropping to the tree. Means that is our life families inside. This land, the tree. Now, when we started thinking only single family not enough to protecting to provide all the needful things for our life, then we need the food, clothes, shelter, so many things we are taking from the society. So we have also social responsibility. Those people started thinking we have a social responsibility, taking care of the society with their activities, family, individual and family and country. We have, of course, we have each person, we have a responsibility for our country, to protection of our country. Without the country's protection, we cannot be here. So when that thought we are putting, then that life karma's water is dropping to the pond or the lake. Now so many lives started protecting by the same karma. Karma is not changed, just thought is changing. Now that all the society cannot be protected, society and country cannot be protecting without the nature, environment. So we have an environmental responsibility, protection of the environment, protection of the nature. And when we do take care of the protection of the nature and the environment, then environment and nature will protecting to us very fast. And that is the very easy example. We can get it very close. When the corona was started in all over the world, then lockdown was there. And on that, within a month or 2 months, the lockdown, all the nature was clean. Though lots of pollution was there, but nature was clean, all the pollution free. So nature has a power which can very first to give the purification to us when we able to connect with the nature. So our inner nature also will be purifying. So that time our karma water drop is dropping to the river. It started flowing. Now that nature also depends on the cosmic nature, means cosmic consciousness. That is, we may say God, Allah, Bhagavan, Supreme Lord, anything we may say, Paramatma, Parambambha, anything we may say. But thing is one, that energy, supreme energy is there. So when we are the part of the supreme energy, cosmic energy converted to the photon energy, to the 5-element energy, to the life. So we are our life source is the cosmic energy. So we have to be protection for the cosmic energy to the higher consciousness. We have to connect it with the higher consciousness, and that's called the self-realization. And then our drop of the water will be directly dropping to the ocean. Then that called the self-realization. We are started connecting to our individual source to our life source, cosmic source. So this is our karma philosophy is connecting with this sunlight when vapor is coming. Now, what is our inner sun? Our soul is the inner sun, which is our scripture used to say that millions times
Yes.
the powerful than the physical sun is our inside life. Means that is the soul. So our inner sun is vaporized, creating all the energy inside, and through our karma, bringing our inner sky in our life, and that is the great things. And as river Ganges is bringing to the pure water to giving protection, similarly our real thought, means purifying thought, is bring us our river Ganges within, and which can give us the peaceful, blissful, healthy, enlightened life. And dolphins are helping. And dolphins also is a nature which can the water inside, they are, as human being we are in the land, we are getting that, and dolphin also same awareness, so they are connecting to the nature, and they also doing the social activities, and same way they are also helping to the purifying to the nature. So that's a great dolphin, and river Ganges is protecting to our life and giving the peaceful life.
I love that. So do you think that if like the Ganges River, the very water in the Ganges River is sort of reflecting the the current state of humanity, you know,
Yes.
and if humanity's consciousness starts to change, then the water inside the Ganges River will miraculously start to change as well.
100%, 100%, because everything is comes from the consciousness. When our consciousness is blocked, then our awareness is limited. And that creates to the pollution, tension, stress, and suffering in our life. And when our awareness is expanding, then from individual to the family, to the society, country, nature, and the universe, then pure consciousness, that will become a river in our life journey through our consciousness. That is the very important connection with us.
I love that. Thank you so much. Now, do you incorporate any mantras in with your sun yoga or with your daily life? And if you do, are any of them like solar mantras from the Vedic seers, or do you come up with your own mantras? Because I know, Swamiji, that you even like to sing and do your own music. So that's great for as well. I love that. So I'm interested. Do you use some of the old Vedic mantras, or do you have like sort of your own mantras that you come up with?
See, we have to know the real meaning of the mantra.
Yeah, it's very important.
Mantra is not the word, it is our feelings, where we can vibrating through our feelings, then our inner sound will be creating our insight, and through that inner sound, what word we can connecting within to make us peaceful and gets our satisfaction, that will be our inner mantras. Suppose
Love that.
somebody is chanting Om Bhur Bhuvasya Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimoi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. That is the Gayatri mantra. That is the very great
The
vibration.
popular one, the Gayatri mantra. Yeah.
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 But mantra chanting is not enough. And until mind will be balancing, then vibration will not start. And unless vibration, inner vibration increasing, then sound will not come out. When sound will come out from our bodies outside, from the physical body to the outer surface, then vibrating to the atmosphere, then sound is started coming, and then what we are matching our word, that is connecting there. So then when we are doing the Sun Yoga, if we are beginning, we put the mantras, that means certain percentage of mind is busy. And unless control of the balancing our the 100% mind, thoughtless condition, vibration will not start yet from the Anahata chakras. So when that deep silence will be started, then only our inner electromagnetic field, peaceful electromagnetic field will be started expanding within our body. It will be started vibrating our body. And when that expansion of the awareness, when we day by day increasing and it able to come out from the physical body, then sound will come. So what we are chanting through the mouth, like that, suppose when I was meditating and that 1995, first I saw from the crown chakras above, there was one beautiful wheel was moving, and there was 7 colors ray was surrounding going out, and there was one sound, ow, ow, ow. My dear brothers, that time I comes to know actually what we used to say, Om, Alam, and Amen. Different belief peoples, they are using this. That day I comes to know Om, Alam, Amen cannot be chanted by the mouth wordly. It is the inner sound. Suppose when we are in the station, train is stopped in the station. After the station is leaving the station, then there will be one rhythm. Like that. At that jig, 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 some people will started thinking Ram, 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 Allah, 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 God, 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 God. So they will not listen the jig, jig, natural sound. They will be modified. What their thought is implementing with the natural sound, that they will listening. That is the happening. So Omkar, the sound cannot be chanting through proper our mouth. It is the inner sound. When our thoughtless condition start, then our vibration will be balanced, starting on anahata chakras, and then it started spreading upper and lower chakras, and by Sahasrara to Muladhara chakras, after it will come out the physical body outside, then that vibration will make the real our inner sound, which is called the Omkar Dhwani. So mantra is when we are getting connection, what we are make us pleasant and happily, and that is become mantra. So mantras cannot be one person, mantras cannot be for others. It is the difference for the each and everyone, because everybody we are the individual source, unique. No one is the similar than to with others. So all the creation has started creation. It is the all the unique, and all the person has a unique purpose. We came to this Mother Earth, and special purpose we came to the Mother Earth. So that is my practical experience and opinion.
That is amazing. It's like an inner song buzzing from the wheels of your energy centers. Like, oh my God, that's amazing. I love that. Just rays of light buzzing from the wheels of your energy points and I love that. Your inner heart. Yeah, that's amazing. The chat room is saying it's the most beautiful description as well. Just amazing. Oh man, that I love that. And guys, everybody, if you're just joining us, this is Sun Yogi Umasankar. He's part of the World Peace Center. He has Axel with him, and these men are traveling all over the world, changing the frequency of the planet through sun yoga. They are solar seers, and it's a pleasure to have him here on the Space Water podcast. Now, is there anything else you guys would love to share with the audience today?
Just a few days ago, we one new book also we published, and that called
I gotta get it.
new book. 2 more book I have wrote in these 3 years. And first book, what has been published, it is a Bengali language, and English is translation is going on. And very soon, hopefully, we can publish English one also. And this book is a very important for the family man. We are living on the family, living on the society, but we can do the same higher sadhana as saint used to do when they are living on the cave or the forest inside. So some simple law is there, and 29 law is there. Simple 29 law, if we can follow in our family life, that can be give us the same equal experience as saint used to get it in the living on the family and the society. That book is named is The Family is the Safety Cave of Sadhana. That is the English meaning. And Bengali name is Sangsar Sadhanar Surakkito Guha. And that is the English meaning is family is the safety cave of the sadhana. So that book has been published, and another book we are just I wrote, and it is type is going on, and that is for the youth romance. It is totally connecting the romance and how romance, even our creation also romance, and very great romance. Wait, cosmos is connecting to us, loving to us. Is it not a romance? It's a great
It
romance.
is. Yes.
And romance is science is the electromagnetic field connection, nothing else. Romance is the electromagnetic field connection.
Beautiful.
Sure. That I wrote in the another book, and that is called the Amrit Garoleri Nirjas. Means nectar is the purifying form of the poison. And that is in our inner life. And if we can, though sometimes we do something wrong, if we can just changing the direction of the our karma, then it will become a amrit, means nectar. So poison can be become into the nectar, as lots of asuras also, means evil people also, when they got understanding what they did mistake, and when they started thinking, they did mistake. And when they started correcting, and they were a big, great saint. As an example is Balmiki Muni. Means the great saint is the Maha Muni Balmiki, who was the author of Ramayana. And he was previous, means before the saintly life, he was a robber. And from that robbing side, he changed his direction. He was a great saint. So there is a place. How do we can change in our life by our karma? That is the purpose of that book. This is called the nectar is the purifying form of the poison.
Where can people, do you know where somebody can find the book or where they can purchase these books?
Axel will guide. Axel will guide.
Well, so far the first book is we only publish in Bengali, and
Oh, okay.
we will work on and do a local print. And the second book is in process in Bengali. So we don't know. We want to find a way how we can distribute. Maybe with print on the demand service. We had it before, but yeah.
That English already has been translated. Very soon will be published that first book, this book. The family is the safety cave of sadhana. That English person will be very soon published.
Yeah.
Well, when you get the information, Axel, please share it with me. I'll share it with the audience.
Yeah, I think ebook will be easy to, but
Yeah.
the distribution worldwide, we don't have that. Know how to do it logistically. We don't have that person that have that knowledge. So we will try to find a solution.
But do you guys get the proceeds for people buying these books?
Well, we had a problem with the publisher, so right now it's not available worldwide.
Okay.
We had the print on demand service, but right now it's only available in ashram as a physical copy you can buy.
Oh, I got lucky.
We're only sending in India right now, so.
Oh, I got lucky to get mine, huh?
Yeah. We have it in ebook. The ebook is possible, but.
Yeah, or is it? How about Amazon? Can they get it on Amazon or?
Yeah, as an ebook only.
Oh, just the
right?
ebook. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And for if people wanted to attend your Sun Yoga sessions that you do sometimes all over the world, there's the Universal Peace Center in India, but is there other things that's coming up where people can come and meet you?
Yeah,
we will have in Europe in August. There will be 2 workshops, one in Netherlands. The first one is in Germany, 9 to 11 of August, and the second is 15 to 18 of August in Netherlands. So that's for beginners, 3-day courses.
So people here in the States, you could take a vacation and learn Sun Yoga while you're on vacation.
Yeah, to Europe.
Yeah, beautiful vacation to Europe and also learn Sun Yoga.
Yeah.
Really amazing. Thank you. I'd really appreciate it if you can continue to also be a frequent guest here once in a while on the Space Water Podcast. We love to have you. It's really enlightening conversations, and I think it brings a whole new audience to you and to your message and mission.
And one more thing also, we have the, as you said before, the conference, Universal Peace Conference coming up. So we plan to also stream it online, but the physical conference will be in Himachal Pradesh, like that's the foot of Himalayas. So like 7, 8, no, maybe 10, 12 hours bus ride from New Delhi. You go straight north.
But there also one airport,
Yeah.
Dharamsala. It is just 50 kilometers, means 1.5 hours from there. So it is a very, very nice place. Footprint of the mountain. We can see the from there sometimes snow mountain peak also visible. And temperatures is winter will be a little cold, but normally in the summer also it will be very comfortable. Atmosphere, very nice place.
So we invite people to come as an audience. Yeah, for this free day
And that is
conference.
the purpose is universal peace, universal unity, and universal brotherhood. So that we are doing from since 1998.
Wow.
We are doing this conference
Yeah,
for
it's
the
amazing.
spreading the message for the peace, unity, and brotherhood.
What's your opinion on oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
One more thing, if we have that today's society is suffering, humanity is big suffering due to the global warming, and so things are there. Artificial intellect. And yesterday I got chance for few youth. I went to somewhere to meet someone, but I saw the youth. Then immediately I changed the topics. What do you know the artificial intellect? And then we started talking. And then I told them to the artificial intellect, AI, then MI is a media intellect. And could you understood? Media intellect is a MI. And then is a NI, natural intellect. Human being, the natural intellect. But today we are depending on the artificial intellect and media intellect. So artificial intellect is a physical level is blocking.
Yeah,
Mental blocking is
instead
the
of being
media.
psychic, we're using instant messaging, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And media intellect is blocking to our mental level. And the natural intellect is our natural life is existing, flowing there. And then above that, that is called RI, realization intellect. When we know who we are, which purpose we are here in this Mother Earth by our inquiry within, then we are the realized, and that will be the higher consciousness. And after that, in between there, after the SI, spiritual intelligence will be starting. After that higher, that will be transformation intellect, TI. A life will be changing, transforming. And then it will come to the UI, universal intellect. So that is the 7 level of intelligence are there. What we are talking only the AI. And that AI and MI also created by the human being, our 2% brain. So AI and MI is a cut the root of the certain DNA direction and flowing to the one direction energy, certain period. After that, they'll become weak. So that sun meditation will give us the ability to purify from our life AI, MI, and it will bring to at beginning to the NI to then RI to SI to TI to the UI. So this is that purpose we need to make a one university, not university. University will be part of the university. So Vasudeva Kutumbakam University, we want to be the connecting to the education system and ancient education system, good things together. And then there will be agriculture, cloth weavings, the health, the shelter, and the unconditional love, their orphanage, old age, needy age, general age will be together. Then health section also will be that all that direction of the therapies, all that kind of therapies as a allopathic, homeopathic, Ayurveda, acupressure, acupuncture, yoga therapies, all together one place will got the research. And then our university will come after that. And after that will be come to the university. Means all things what we require for our life existence, all things will be producing there, and which will make them awareness connection. Everything source is the universe. So this is our project. So this is our humble request. We alone can do. We need to the everyone help. Physical, mental, vital, spiritual, emotional, economical, psychological, all kinds of help we need, which you are able to do. Please be with us to protecting to the humanity. Thank you very much.
Really appreciate that. Thank you for coming on as well. Real quick, people have some questions. I could sum it down this one question. They said, do you practice certain breathing techniques with your sun yoga, and do you have a certain diet that you do, or like
Diet,
yeah, do you have a
we
certain food diet, and do you practice special breathing as well?
very interesting question. I can give you a little broad way to make understanding. Suppose green leaf of the tree, if we take off, leaf also will be get pain and tree also will get pain. But when that leaf will dry, automatically fall down, tree also will be released and leaf also will be released pain. This is the answer indirectly to this question. What our food habit are there, that is the part of our green leaf of our life. If we want to forcefully take off, then our habit cannot be changed easily, and it will pulling down, and we can't focus properly. But when we will do the focus for our inner satisfaction, then higher consciousness will get connection. What we are getting satisfaction through the food will get more higher satisfaction. Food, our means temptation, it also automatically will go. So either we are eating the veg or non-veg or something, we are not focusing, we are not bothering for that. After that certain awareness, they can't eat the non-veg, because they will connecting to their connection with their animal beings and the plant and other things. So they themselves will rejecting them. Their food will reject to them. They need not to forcefully live to their food.
What
That's
an
the
amazing, yeah, what an amazing conversation we're having. Everybody's talking about. It's really, really incredible. Real quick, before I let you go, since we were talking about the Himalayas, what's your opinion on Mount Kailash? Do you think it could have been one time a very ancient Vedic structure, like a pyramid, or something similar to that? Or do you think it was always just an ancient mountain, or it could have been something much more almost like a technology or something at one time?
Yeah, Mount Kailash is a very great place, the electromagnetic field place. As and I can tell you one thing. And as we know the magnet, then we know the two pole. Normal peoples, we know the magnet has two pole, North Pole and South Pole. And the North Pole and South Pole, North Pole is expanding and South Pole is contracting. Then sometime after I have a connection, how do North Pole can expanding continue? And how do South Pole can continue contracting? That means there is something missing. Then I was meditating and got connection. Yes, there is a missing the center pole of the magnet, which is the black hole of the magnet, which is the connection, continued connection with the cosmic consciousness. So black hole of the magnet is creating to the vacuum, then energy is soaking to the south pole, and that energy goes inside the white hole. That is the means connecting with the universe and getting the purification. Actually, white hole is nothing. That is the universal consciousness, universal nature, where everything can be purified. So after that, it coming back and started expanding through the North Pole. Now, in our body inside, Sahasrara chakras is suppose in North Pole energy expanding through our intellect. Muladhara chakras is our South Pole energy, which is contracting energy by our emotion. Most of the time, we are working through the intellect and through the emotion. And intellect and emotion never can get balance. They will be always imbalance, and that is our life suffering. But when we do the meditation, then neither intellect we are working, neither emotion we are working. We are balancing the intellect and emotion. Then we are connecting to the Anahata chakras, which is the center pole of our body. This is the Anahata chakra, heart chakras. So that is the black hole of our body, center of the energy source. So that is giving the purification and then peacefulness we are getting. Now, Mother Earth. Mother Earth, North Pole, we know that is the northern side as the Norway, Sweden, and Iceland, that side. And South Pole is like that in Antarctica side. Then where is the center pole? Could you understood what I am giving to the identification? That's the Mount Kailash.
Like the Mount Meru or
Yes.
Mount Meru, right? The center pole of the earth, the umbilical cord of the earth.
This is the very, very holy place.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody.
You had more question with the breath. Do you have time?
Oh, yeah. Yes, go ahead. Please.
You remember question?
Which one?
About breathing and Sun Yoga.
Oh, the breathing as well.
Okay. See, through the Sun Yoga, that when just from the beginning day, when the people used to start looking the sun, within few minutes, they will see one sun is become one plate. We are not guiding before what they will see. They will see practically. And which moment they are seeing that plate, that time, then I asking after their experience, where was their monkey mind traveling at that moment? They told nowhere. That means it was totally thoughtless condition. That means, and thoughtless condition, that means they started balancing to the space element, fire element. Thought is the fire element. So thoughtless condition is coming. And it can be also become a space element. That atomic awareness they are connecting. So it is the balancing to the space element. And other side, that time there will be coolness. The beginners also, they felt it's a cool, not hot. And so that awareness will connect into the molecular awareness, then it will be balancing to the fire element. Next, I asking, do you remember, are you breathing at that moment or not? They told, no, we forgotten. That means breath is not depend on our physically, it is internally. Because we came from the cosmic consciousness to the photon, means sun. And then that sun, when the mother earth was separated from the sun, that time it was the quality of the sun quality and photon quality. Then when photon was concentrating from, then it was become an atom, space element. Then bond, molecule, then fire element. Then three molecules together as oxygen, hydrogen, and nitrogen, then it become a air molecules. So, and then after the water element, then earth element, after that we got the life. So our bodies in between and the sunlight, there's an element, 5 elements are there. When we are body and sun is connecting, then all the 5 elements is getting balanced. So breath is automatically is naturally is balancing within. So here, Sun Yoga, we need not to be special breathing technique. It is naturally what breathing technique can give the maybe 10 years, 20 years after, and or certain period after. From the beginning day, Sun Yoga will give us that ability. Breath will be balanced, neutral, and And why we need to breathe? That's the very important. Some people, we are thinking breath is our life. If we don't breathe, then we'll die, of course. But breath is not life. Life is the beyond the breath. Am I right or wrong? Life is the beyond the breath. Breath helps to protecting to the life. That means it is not the life. Suppose when we are breathing, taking the oxygen, our cell inside, the energy is moving, then toxins energy is coming out, is becoming carbon. And oxygen is taking that carbon, make the carbon dioxide and throwing outside, then we are becoming healthy. And if breath is the only the solution, then very lots of saint, they can stay hours together in the samadhi stage without breath. But they are not died. Months together also some saint can be stay with the samadhi stage. Years together also, there is so many examples. Because when we attain the samadhi, that time all the toxins, energy will come out from the body. So body will be always pure. And then automatically when we will come back to our body, then energy started flowing. So that's why it is not necessary to breathing for the physical body. So breath is not our life, but normal life, breath is helping to protecting our health. So here it will be normal breath for the Sanjay.
I could talk to you all day, Swamiji. I really could. I love it. The Axel, it's really a pleasure for you coming on as well, Swamiji. It's always a pleasure. Thank you. It's a birthday gift for having you on. I love you guys. I
Happy
really love you
birthday.
guys. And I can't wait to be part of the Universal Peace Conference. Everybody, Swamiji, Umasankar The Sun Yogi, the Solar Seers. We got both Swamiji and Axel here today, everybody. So thank you, everybody, thank these gentlemen for spending their time with us and coming on our podcast. And please let us give any updates where we can support you and people can follow your work. And thank you for spreading your love and light with everybody. Everybody, the Space Water Podcast. You can also get my copper devices at the Mystical Spiral store and support us. Once again, thank